Welcome. Oh, crap. Okay, welcome. I'm going to be doing a main levels, Geometry Dash main levels tier list. And what I'm going to do is this is going to be my opinion, so please don't hate me for what I say. I do have some very different ideas, I will tell you that. And, yeah, I'll be basing it on gameplay, progression, and decoration. Okay, let's start. So, Stereo Madness. What do we know about Stereo Madness? So, it's simple. But that's the point, right? Like, it's not good. It's not that bad. Okay. I'm not really gonna be doing it on coins, but I kind of, I don't know. Yeah, okay. So, I think Stereo Madness, honestly, it takes too long. Like, it shouldn't, like, it's like one of the longest levels in the game, and it's the first level. It's not, you know what? This gets an E. Back on Track. Okay, so Back on Track is a big jump in how good it is from Stereo Madness. It doesn't have much game modes. No, it doesn't have 2 ship parts, but it does add, basically, first part, now it's showing you fakes. What can we see here? Gameplay's a lot better than Stereo Madness. It is said to be like an easier level than Stereo Madness, but it is still a more fun level, not even just because it's easy. Like, it's more fun, like, in total. It's fun. That part's pretty good sync. Ship parts, like, you get your first, you can see that's a great coin, by the way, but this is the first part where it's not just individual structures, you actually get, where it's not just individual spikes and, like, one block things, it's actual structures. Like, you get introduced to structures and ship parts, and, of course, the jump pad. But the thing about this is, yeah, this is a good level. Not gonna take too long, so that took way too long. I'm gonna put it C. For the reason because it is a 1.0 level, it doesn't have the best decoration. And I'm aware that, and it's because of the updates. And yes, I'm going to be rating it not because of what came out that time. I'm a little bit, I guess, like, based on decoration, but I'm probably the later levels, the ones that look good. I'm gonna be rating it on how good it looks. Poltergeist. Okay, so the thing with Poltergeist, it hurts my eyes in the first part. That's not important though. Its gameplay's okay. It does really center around the jump warps, but that's okay. This first part is actually pretty good. It's kind of supposed to be music sync here, but then we get to this ship part, and it's just kind of lazy because you don't need background decoration for a black part. So I don't. And the coin's right there. Goes into cyan, somewhat structuring. They're always really, like, vibrant colors, which might hurt your eyes, but that's not really important because so is a lot of others. But this is, like, really bright. Okay. Yeah, okay. I'm gonna give Poltergeist a E. Okay, Dry Out. Oh, crap. Dry Out. Dry Out's a pretty good level. I mean, Doesn't hurt your eyes that much. But that's, I'm not basing the poltergeist thing off of if it hurts your eyes. I'm not gonna base anything off if it hurts your eyes or not. Don't worry. It introduces the upside down gravity portal, but the problem with it is that even though it introduces this, it doesn't have, it has, barely any orbs or jump pads. So it's really just jumping and getting used to the... Oh yeah, I have no clip on. Just easy for the video. It just getting used to... I don't know, 1, 2, 2. And then this part is also just random stuff placed. Dry out, but it isn't a bad level. I still like it. I'm gonna give it B. Okay, base after base. People say it was forgettable. I don't know about this one. I'm not about nostalgic. I'm not rating it on that, because base after base was my favorite level when I was 7, but that's not important right here. We're saying because it was the only one that I just couldn't beat, but I also almost got beaten it. Whatever. Not important. What we're thinking here is okay. So the dark part, I'm not gonna lie to you, it is actually, a lot of people say it isn't, but it is significantly better than the coin is, it's fine. The dark part is significantly better than the Can't Let Go one, and a lot of people are like, oh my god, no, it's better than the base after base one. It's like base after base is stealing from it. Base after base was first. This coin's crap. The ship part, it's the start of tight corridors, which is very, very interesting, and it's gonna come up a lot. So it's a really good introduction. It has a nice the upside down part isn't it isn't as long as Dry Out, but it isn't too short. It isn't as short as one of jumpers. So base after base, and then there's a triple spike, kind of like Stereo Madness. It reminds me of Stereo Madness, except I think it is executed quite a little bit better. So I'm gonna put it base after base ahead of Dry Out. Can't Let Go. Can't Let Go should be in front of Jumper. Jumper should be here. Can't Let Go. Okay. Hot takes. There's gonna be some hot takes. No, not really. Kind of. So, the thing about Can't Let Go, this first part is a very big jump in difficulty from base after base. Because, look at these tight core. I mean, it's not that tight, but for someone who's just playing. The thing about this is, the reason this is better than Can't Let Go's is because the only thing with Can't Let Go is a bunch of spikes. Base after base had the colored ground spikes. Oh crap! Base after base had the colored ground spikes. It had this orb chain, which is a little bit, and it does it again right after, which is a little bit not original. This part's fine, but it's okay. Up and down, you're getting a new corridor, but this last part is infamous, and I agree that it's not a good part because of this part, this coin, it throws you off. It's not. It's wait, was I supposed to go there? Because it's just in the way of the level, the pad right there of the coin. This last part's fine. It's a bit there's a lot of change in difficulty. This part's pretty hard, and so is the last black part. But the ship part's really, really easy. So it's not balanced. Sorry, I had to talk to someone. Jumper. Okay. Oh no, first, Can't Let Go. Can't Let Go's okay. It's not bad. Actually, you know what? C. No, C's fine. C's fine. Jumper. Okay. Jumper, for my opinion, is a great level. It's fun. It's you get introduced that you're not just gonna get these long parts with the portals, and then you get introduced to an empty part, which is fine, and it slowly gets harder. This part is a little bit too easy, except you get introduced to upside down ship, which is new. This part's fine, honestly. It flows really well. It's just, all in all, it's for 1.0, it's pretty good decoration, and it's well played. It's got good gameplay. This part's a little bit unoriginal, of course, because it's like, it's like the Poltergeist one, and it's also kind of lazy, but it's like, it matches this, I think it matches like the right style, and then you get back to the first part, where it was. So, yeah, I think I'm gonna put Jumper in A. Yeah, I think it deserves an A tier. Okay. Time Machine. Now we're going into 1.1, I believe, yeah. Time Machine. It doesn't, it's got better deco, and it's not because of the triple spikes that I don't like it, and it's not just because of the mirror portal. Mirror portals can be used in a fine way. It's not necessarily a bad level, except it becomes, it's not a very good one because there's some parts of it that aren't. Here, I'll just try to get to it. It's not just the mirror portal, it's fine, right? It's a mirror portal. Oh, crap. No one knew that it was gonna... This part's fine as a ship part. Why did I fall? Okay. It's the transitions between mirror and, like, normal that really throw you off, because when you get to right here, this is fine, this gives you enough time. But then right after this one, it just sets... Time Machine isn't a good level for these reasons. Right here. This gives you just barely enough reaction time, maybe not even enough for some people. Right here, you jump. It's honestly just throwing you off, because you... And then right here, no reaction time there, because you can't see it, it's layered. These are all bufferable, but people might not think that. Time Machine's fine. It's just not. It's just not like. It's not good for showing what you can do at that time. I mean, it's better than all the online levels, so I'm gonna give it a B because the decoration is better. Let's go to Cycles. Okay, hot take. Cycles, it has very good gameplay. So here, let's talk. Starting here, we go into... A lot of people think this is a very forgettable level. I used to before, but when you really look at it, it's a really good level. Like, you get this cave section with a cube, it's like... But then, when you get into the ball... For the first time using the ball, this is really good ball gameplay. I mean, if you're using it like ball for the first time in RobTop, he just created the ball. It's a great introduction, and then this ship part, this is pretty good. It's pretty fun. Once you know how to do it, once you get it down, it's nice. A little bit of straight flight, I guess you could call it that. And then we get this ball part, which is probably the most fun part of Cycles. There's one thing though, I really wish that it kept going, because there's a coin. Like the ball parts in Cycles are really fun. Yeah, Cycles is the shortest level. Okay, you know what? S tier. X step. Okay, this introduces blue stuff, and also everything's wavy, and there's clouds, so that's cool. First kind of real decoration. It's also using these are like the saws of 1.3, I think it was. Yeah. That ball part was fine. This part, blue pad introduction isn't the best, but this part's pretty fun because I like Deco's really good, like for the time. This part you're really introduced to fakes like head on, which might throw some people off. Also, but the first part is that you're introduced to fake blocks right away. But I don't think that'll be like too hard after some practice. This ball part is really fun. I really like this ball part. Also, the decoration for this, using the pulsing blocks, like it looks like something that comes out of like a 2.0 level, which is so it's classic. It's a classic part. So now we go on to Clutterfunk. First I have to rate it. Except, yes. Clutterfunk, just because he uses the mirror portal, not a bad thing. He gives you enough time. It's also really nice sync. Clutterfunk's a pretty good level, except the only bad part is at the very end, where it's really tight and unforgiving, and it's just really unbalanced at that point. Also, the second ship, or so the first ship part, yeah. This ship part is, like, hard for newer players. Yeah, like, really hard. This ball part's really fun, though, because it's mini ball. It does portray the song, like, the right way, but, this is actually a really good, like, this is a fun part. Clutterfunk. You are just wall hitting, but that's okay. It's not a problem. But this part right here is where it starts getting a little bit unforgiving, because that's blind, Then you have to jump here, and then it's like, there's a really tight corridor. And then you get this part, which you have to basically buffer every single one. But after you get used to it, it is pretty satisfying at the end. Clutterfunk. Yeah, you know what? Clutterfunk, yeah, S tier. Theory of Everything. I'm gonna probably move things around. Theory of Everything, it's okay. I do like it. It's just, like the UFO part, you just hit it, and then you stay, and then you fall down. It's not really memory. Yeah, it's okay. Theory of Everything? A tier. Also, anyone who's watching this, please don't stop being my friend just because of this tier list. It's my opinion. Okay, now we start getting into 1.6 where you need... I'm definitely going to move this stuff around. Okay, Electroman Adventures? Yeah, great. It's great gameplay. And also it's really nice deco. Compared to Stereo Madness. And yes, I am comparing a 1.6 level to a 1.0 level because I can. And I'm going to. But other than that, it's gonna be off of like the tier list. I'm gonna do another one, I think, like right after it, to see like which one has the best decoration. No. It's kind of obvious. It would just go by progression, so no, I shouldn't. But yeah, Electroman Adventures, fun, nice music. This part's fine. Like, it's Flappy Bird, which is, you know, it's like a Flappy Bird level. These parts, this is like one of the parts in Close Step, which that's what it reminds me of. Yeah. This ball part's actually really fun. except the coin is less clicks, but that's fine. It's yeah, it's a fun level. It's not like the best. I'll put it in A. It's a fun level. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna swap this around. Accept Clutterfunk. Yeah, I know that changed a lot. I was. Oh my god, I'm sorry. I just re-downloaded my thing, so it's sorry. Clubstep. Because I couldn't open it. Clubstep. Fun. The song isn't like. It's like what I'm thinking when I hear like the treble part of Clubstep is like screeching, which I don't like. But that's not really the important thing. I introduced the Clubstep monster. That's not. It's a demon. I think it's fine. Except some of the parts. It's kind of just. I mean, every part of Clubstep can be memorable, but it's like. I don't know what to say. Clubstep is a really good level, but. Okay, yeah. Actually, it's very unbalanced though, which is the problem. That was a very hard part. This is a pretty easy part. Technically, this is a hard part because it's. This is also like comparatively a pretty hard part. This is an easy part if you know what you're doing. This part's a hard part, like really hard. Especially on like mobile, like 60 hertz. It just seems like unfair to mobile players, even though it was made for mobile. It's fine. It's a good level. I don't disagree with that. Yeah, it's okay. But I think the thing is that it's what is it? Yeah, it's okay. Clubstep's fine. B tier, just because electrodynamics. It introduces speed. It's got very good decoration. So I would say that it's not good because it has really unbalanced gameplay. But the thing about that is that I like is it's very, very creative. Like what Rob Top did here, he didn't create slopes, so he made them himself, which is really cool. Like using, like before slopes were added, you can still make them using the mini spikes, the flat spikes, the fat ones. And you can see it. Like it's like just a slope that you can't hit, and it's really cool, like that. Design on gameplay, I'm just gonna, because of the gameplay and the unbalanced part of it. Like the rest, most of this is pretty easy. That one UFO part with all the saws is you need to have a certain click pattern. But it's not very tight, but it's restrictive. This is where it gets hard. This part isn't super hard. Ball part's pretty easy. I mean, but then you get here. This is just too tight. Like, I mean, for 60 hertz players, it's fine on PC. It's a fun-ish level. But that's a blind jump. So it's not. There's like, yeah. I'll put it A because it's creative. It's a good level. Shows Hexagon Force. You know what? Most people don't like it because of the in quotation marks bug. I'll show you right now. Ready? 1 second. Right when we get to it, I'll show you exactly how to beat it. I'll even slow down the game because I don't like how people are like, oh my god, it's a bug. It's like it's random. No, it's not. Not a lot of people, but people who don't understand the game. Okay, so you do it normally, right? Okay, this is where you get to it. You're gonna listen to this. That's it. That's all you have to do. You just have to click before the white one hits the ground. So just a really quick hit. That's all you have to do. But Hexagon Force, it's really, really fun. I play it like all the time. I really like to replay it. It's really fun. It's more fun than Cycles. Blast processing. it's good. It introduces the wave. It's a 1.9. It's a great level. It's a bit too easy and it's a bit too simplistic for 1.9, but it's a nice level. Like it's a fun level, but it can get boring because it might be a little bit too easy. It's fine though. It's not a bad level, so I'll put it in A, like at the front. Okay, next, Theory of Everything 2. It's really, really, really unbalanced, and also it's quite forgettable. So I'm gonna put it. I don't know. Everyone thinks it's the best. I'm gonna put it in D. I don't like it personally. Geometrical Dominator. This is like the start of 2.0. Oh no, I'm touching grass. Shit. Sorry. It's okay. It's Geometrical Dominator. It's a really fun level. Dark part. Okay, this part's probably the most fun actually. You get this? It's seeable. You can tell there's the indicator arrows. This wave part is perfect for the difficulty. It matches it perfectly. And I don't think people understand that the dark part does have a little bit of memory in it. It's not really memory, it's just like muscle memory. And you could probably still beat it with the indicators. Have you had some idea? Yeah, it probably not. You still probably need a little bit of memory, but you're not supposed to beat everything in one attempt, right? That is a down thing. Also, it's cool how in this UFO part, gray, and then you get into the dark part. It's nice. It's also the rainbow effect is actually pretty cool. Wave is pretty good. This is insignificant, like the diamonds just showing you how to move touch triggers, which is cool. You got the ship part, nice little coin down there. This one moving object I don't like because you don't know where it's exactly where it's gonna end. It doesn't end where it says it's going to, but that's okay. It's a pretty good level. I like it. It's not the bestest. It's not the best. I'll put it behind Jumper. Actually, quickly, while I'm at it, I'm gonna have a few hot takes here. I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna be completely honest with myself. I'm going to be completely honest with myself. And I'm going to put the ones that I don't like, that I honestly think the decoration is bad. And gameplay is not good. Listen, gameplay on this isn't good. Can't Let Go's fine. Base after base is fine. This is it. What else do we have? Yeah, that's hot takes. Stereo Madness is crap. I'm sorry. It introduces you. It's fine. It's a fine level, but it does not have good gameplay. It's boring, and the decoration is subpar quality. Deadlocked. It's the hardest Rob Top level. I think it flows well. I think it really keeps the tension the entire level, and only at like 50% you get like a little bit of a break. Of course, this is like these wave parts are the hardest parts, but it doesn't stray much from the memory slash skill aspect of it. It's a good level. It's a really good level. S tier. Okay, going into Finger Dash. Okay, so the first part, really, really good decoration. It's the best decorated Rob Top level, at least this part. But the problem is, at some point, Rob Top started getting lazy, I think, and he was just rushing to finish it of some sort, because from what you see is after the halfway point, it starts looking like 2.0 decoration, and it's not even good decoration. It looks like the very, very start of 2.0. This is fine. Like these parts are fine. Finger Dash is a good level. Except right here, it's just it just uses some moving objects with some shape triggers, but these are like already introduced in. This part looks a little bit lazy. It's just the same like structuring, and you can see like the cuboid form. It doesn't look like a real structure. These do. This is fine. This is copy paste. And then at this point it's just all gray, and then there's a little bit of red here, but then there's no. It just seems kind of lazy at the end. It's a good level. I like it. It's pretty fun gameplay. It's not as fun as Deadlocked or Geometrical Dominator, so I am going to put it in B. Okay? And the last one. Actually. Wait, I wonder if I can. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, so I know that was no clip, but I'm just gonna say the challenges in the F tier. Okay, so this is my tier list. Yep. Everyone's gonna hate me now. Everyone hates me now. Everyone hates me now. Everyone hates me now. Alright. Bye.